La Pita. La Pita is an emerald mine located in the western belt of the Colombian emerald mining area. It is owned and operated by the Colombian company Zuliana De Esmeraldas Ltda. History. La Pita is one of Colombia's largest emerald mines in Colombia, tantamount to its competitor previously called Puerto Artuto, at present known as the Muso mine. La Pita has been one of the biggest contributors to Colombia's emerald production, at times producing more than 80% of the total output of emeralds in Colombia. La Pita was discovered when an access road was being built. The workers and owners of the land descended towards Rio Minero and noticed a yellowish patch of earth accompanied by the black carbonate-altered shales of the Muso Formation. This area is known as Amriel and marked the establishment of La Pita mine. The entrance of the mine was first opened in a ravine at the bottom of the mountain near Rio Minero and extends approximately 500 meters 1600 ft until the tunnel makes contact with the principal fault line. La Pita is north of neighboring mine Cunas. Previously, a dispute between the two mines existed, and both groups founded a mining agreement that is defunct today. The agreement proposed that mining 35 meters 115 ft north and south of the border between the mining districts was allowed by both parties. Today, the building structures and campsite are located on the property of Cunas. Recently, La Pita had entered into an agreement with a publicly traded company, Fura Emeralds Inc. This has since been terminated. Following that, a Canadian company entered into a non-binding agreement and was unable to successfully close on the contract. In 2016, a third company was entering into agreements for full operation at La Pita mine and to acquire a stake in Zuliana De Esmeraldas Ltda. Geology. Muso Formation. Muso Formation Conum Hotterivian Barremian Age, outcropping in the sector of Las Pavas, Peñas Blancas, Coscues, also appears in Velas, Chiquinquira, and La Palma. It is part of the flanks of La Chapa Borber anticlinal, also observed in the syncline of Atanche in the sector of Coscues. In the region of Muso and Calcitero, the formation is also part of the syncline of El Almendro and forms the nucleus of the Pona anticlinal. This unit houses most of the emerald-producing mines in the region such as Coscues. The Muso Formation is a generally calcareous sequence, while to the north of the Ibicapi Fault it is observed to be weathered, and its calcareous composition is not recognized. To the north of Pauna the formation has a siliceous character. In general, it is composed of dark gray calcareous claystones with lenses and limestone concretions. Additionally, it is common to find pyrite and calcite veins. These claystones are interspersed with sandy siltstones and quartz sandstones. Towards the middle of the segment arise shales and albatized limestone, somewhat calcareous. At this level appear a brecciated and mineralized zone with veins of calcite and sheets of oxidized sulfides. The upper part of the segment is interspersed with layers of gray claystones with layers of siltstones containing fauna. At the bottom of this unit is the La Marina mine, and to the south the emerald mines of La Pita, Consorcio, Tutumos, Polveros, and others. The first calcareous package becomes thicker towards the south. It has a thickness of 2 meters, 6.6 ft, and in the sector of Tutumos and Polveros reaches 45 meters, 148 ft, and is composed of intercalations of limestone micrite, loam, and sandy silt stones. The zone of hydrothermal breccias that is immediately above the calcareous rocks in the La Pita mine has a thickness of approximately 30 meters, 98 ft, and at the Tutumos mine can reach to 50 meters, 160 ft. This unit in the area of Coscues and Muso presents emeralds. Its characteristic remains limestone in layers of calcareous siltstones interspersed with calcareous claystones. To the south of the area, this unit presents similar characteristics. A stratigraphic column along the La Palma-Yacopi Road shows that this unit is composed of a black marl with a solid appearance with black calcareous claystone intercalations. In the upper part, Intercalations of black shale with gypsum flakes and abundant pyritic macritical concretions appear, some with ammonites. Mining license. The Pita concession agreement is active and registered with the National Mining Agency of Colombia. The title holders of Las Pita have a 30-year exploration/exploitation license. This title granted the exclusive right to extract the corresponding minerals and to conduct the necessary efforts to explore, exploit, process, transport, and ship the relevant minerals. Mine safety and security. Site security currently has several weak points, from the working phase to processing of potential ore. The mine is not currently managed with consideration for who is in the mine when it is open, and material is not properly processed before being dumped and accessed by the general public. Improvement in security would be relatively simple both from a capital expenditure and implementation perspective. There are 4 points of access, which can be controlled by guards, cameras, and doors/walls. The ore would need to be handled differently than it currently is, as there is a substantial amount of material being moved out of the mine and into public area, with only the identified mineralization isolated, but emeralds being present in the other material after. Although effort is made to capture emeralds coming off the face, it has been demonstrated. The 2 primary security issues are access to the mine site when the workings are open and/or processing. Puerto Gringo access to the north may represent the greatest weakness to securing the site right now because of the agreement to allow access to the neighboring operation. The mining region, despite its poor reputation, is actually safe and community-orientated. The violence is now a faint memory of the past. Security in the mine is a collaboration between private security, National Police of Colombia, and the National Armed Forces of Colombia. This presence provides for a very secure workplace and community support, where the police and military often participate in community social projects ranging from building homes, aqueducts, and road maintenance.